Hi, I'm Vika Vinogradova from Vika, Recipes for Lazy. Today I'm sharing a budget table with you. Personally, it cost me 2,000 rubles. I bought it at Perekrestok, a common supermarket. I've calculated that if you shop at a hypermarket like Auchan, you can get by with just 1,500 rubles easily. Such a table is enough for 6 people to eat deliciously. I tried to make it not only budget-friendly, but also very tasty, presentable, so that it would not be embarrassing to serve it to guests, and, accordingly, very lazy in terms of preparation. I hope you like it. I tried. As per tradition, a like and any comment under the video would help the channel grow. And now, I will tell you everything and show you. Let's start with the snacks. And since it's the eve of the new year, let's make snacks in the form of little fir trees. Grate 2 boiled eggs and 100 grams of processed cheese on a grater. To make it easier to grate, keep it in the freezer beforehand. Put everything in a bowl, season it, add sour cream or mayonnaise. Cut 200 grams of boiled chicken. I have a thigh fillet, it's juicier than the breast. Add the meat to the eggs and cheese. Grate a couple of garlic cloves and mix everything well. Finally, chop a bunch of greens. Shape the mixture into balls and roll in the greens. You can make them large, like I do, one for each guest. Or make a small forest of fir trees, so there's one for each bite. We decorate it with canned beans. Or you can take pomegranate seeds, pieces of carrot, and something similar, whatever you find in your fridge. This snack turns out to be satisfying and quite healthy if you dress it with sour cream. The next snack will appeal to fish lovers, and it goes well with hot drinks. We throw a can of fish into the blender. I have here 115 grams of roasted treska, but any fish will do. You can take tuna, syra, or sprats, whatever you like. We add 2 boiled eggs, a little mayonnaise, and we blend until homogeneous. For convenience, we transfer the mixture to a pastry bag. Insert a special nozzle for decoration. Spread salted crackers on plates. Round ones are preferable, but I only had rectangular ones available. This isn't an issue. The presentation will still be appealing. Squeeze out the fish spread onto the crackers. And we decorate it on top with canned peas. And I'll also show a hot snack that will definitely fly off your table as one of the first. Cut 200 grams of ham or sausage into small cubes. If it's sausage, you can use either boiled or smoked. Sausages will do, or you can substitute with cooked meat like chicken. We cut 1 large tomato into cubes and add it to the sausage. Grate 100 grams of cheese on a grater. We also add it to the mix, fill it with mayonnaise and mix everything well. The filling is ready. Put it in the tartlets. I took them from the sandy dough. They hold their shape better and don't crumble on the table. I had enough dough for exactly 15 pieces. We send it to the oven for 10 minutes so the cheese can melt. It turns out to be a very tasty, unbeatable snack. Marinate the onion. Cut the onion into small cubes. And marinate it. For this we salt it. Add a tablespoon of sugar. 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I have apple, but you can also use regular 9%. Also, take 2 tablespoons of water. Stir it. Let it marinate for 15 minutes. In the meantime, we cut 200 grams of boiled chicken. I boiled it in salted water. We cut 200 grams of pickled cucumbers or cornichons. We break an egg into a bowl, salt it, mix it and fry it in a pan like the most ordinary pancake. On both sides in vegetable oil. You only need 2 such pancakes. Roll up the cooked fried pancakes and cut them into small pieces. Put all the ingredients into a bowl, add the marinated onion, 20 grams of canned beans, fill with mayonnaise and decorate to your taste. This salad is so hearty, rich, with mayonnaise. The next one, on the contrary, I suggest making lighter, to have some alternative. For example, for those who do not eat fatty foods or who watch their figure, cut one fresh cucumber of medium size into cubes. We spread it on plates on the sides. Also cut 20 grams of ham or sausage. Both boiled and smoked will do. If you want to make the salad even more beneficial, you can take, for example, boiled chicken. We lay it next to the cucumbers. In the center, we pour 200 grams of canned peas. Adjust the stripes evenly. Cut a small tomato, quarter of a large one, and place it in the center over the peas. Lightly salt the vegetables. Put mayonnaise in a pastry bag and wrap the sticks. You can substitute mayonnaise for sour cream if desired. This is how the salad decoration turns out. For convenience, you can mix everything and divide it into bowls. For the hot dish, I suggest making a unique roll wrapped in dough. It's easy to make, simple, yet filling, beautiful, and presentable. Cut 2.469 ounces of mushrooms. If there are frozen ones, you can use them. Cut one onion into small cubes. Saute the onion in a skillet until golden, then add the mushrooms. We season them and heat them up. Meanwhile, we grate 100 grams of cheese. Next, we take a sheet of puff pastry and roll it out. In the center, place 14 ounces of mixed pork and beef mince meat. We salt it, pepper it, add our favorite spices. I used paprika. On top, we lay the fried onions with mushrooms. Sprinkle with cheese. We make cuts on the sides, just like this, a few centimeters wide. We fold it like this, diagonally. We grease the dough with vegetable oil and bake for 40 minutes until done. It turns out very juicy and very tasty. No festive table is complete without desserts, and I suggest making a simple, no-bake cake that is both beautiful and delicious. Pour a couple of spoons of water into a teaspoon of gelatin and leave it to swell, according to the instructions on the gelatin package. Add 2.82 ounces of sugar to 1.32 pounds of sour cream. I have 10% sour cream, that's why I use gelatin. Take 14 ounces of pre-made tartlets. We leave one for the base and cut the other two into cubes. By now the gelatin has swollen. I literally put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. The key is to heat it without letting it boil. Then I pour it into the sour cream. I mix everything well. I take a mold, cut the third layer to fit the mold. I add almost all of the sour cream to the biscuit and mix it. I leave a little bit of sour cream to spread on the finished cake later. I line the mold with food wrap and layer the biscuit and berries. I have frozen cherries without pits. I thawed it in advance. I had a total of 3 layers. I cover the top with a whole crust. We adjust it if needed by removing the excess. We cover everything well with cling film and send it to the refrigerator for a couple of hours so the gelatin sets. After which we remove it from the mold, remove the film, and smear everything with the remaining sour cream. We put 40 grams of chocolate into a thick bag and pour hot water over it to melt the chocolate. Once it's fully melted, you can proceed to the frying. We apply thin lines from the center to the edge. You get such a little cake. The biscuit is soaked with cream, becoming very soft and airy. A hint of cherry sourness adds to the delightful flavor profile. That's how the table turned out. Hope you liked it. By the way, I recently filmed a completely different, lazy, quick and simple one. I have multiple festive table settings featured on my channel. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave the links in the description. Thanks for watching. I wish you a good mood and all the best. Be happy and bye.